Hey guys, it's Tiffany. Sorry, I should adjust myself here. It is Sunday, week 8 for me since surgery. It's 2 months. That's unreal to think that 2 months have flown by this fast. Like, it's incredible actually. It's 9 something in the morning. I've already been up since 7 something, did my morning run. I'll talk about that in a second. And I just grabbed a scrambled egg and a sausage, so protein. Um, so anyways, last week when I weighed in at 252.8. This week I'm 250.6, so I lost 2.2 pounds this week, so I'm happy with that. My weight fluctuated like crazy this week. Pretty much the same day that I weighed in, I jumped back up like a pound. And I just fluctuated all week. I would be up like a pound, then down a pound, and up a pound and a half, and down a pound and a half. You know, it was just a little bit of everywhere. So this week was a little different for me. I mean, sometimes I fluctuate, but not to the extreme that I did this week. But yeah, so overall, 2.2 pound loss. I will not complain about that. I'm really happy about that. It's 34.3 pounds since surgery 8 weeks ago, and 53.9 since December. And actually, I'm at 58.9 or 59 since my highest, or from my highest weight ever. So I'm almost at a 60-pound loss from my highest weight ever, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm extremely excited about my loss and how everything's going. I was just released for workout 2 Mondays ago, which was my official 6 weeks. And you guys know I went hiking that week. Well, I had the really bad reaction, like almost passed out. It was really scary. So I've taken it really easy. I try to stay active. My sister and I go walking and stuff, but I try to keep it a little toned down at this point just because of that. I did some Insanity workout last night, which went fine. I mean, as good as it could possibly go because it's hard. And then so this morning I got up at 7:50. I woke up at the crack of dawn like usual. And it always seems to happen when I can't fall asleep the night before. I wake up really early the next day. I got up at like 7:50 something this morning, and got ready, and I went running slash walking. I do a little of both when I go. I'm really excited because, as you guys know, if you follow me on Facebook, before surgery, one of my goals was to make it around the track one entire time without stopping running, which is a quarter of a mile. And before surgery, I was not able to do that because we ended up having so many baseball tournaments that running kind of got put on the back burner because we were going to baseball and we had my niece and my nephew, so we were all over the place. So that didn't happen before surgery. After surgery, it did, though. The first time I went running after surgery, I was like golden. I made it around the track one time. I was really excited. But I will say I was extremely worn out to the point that I couldn't even finish a half of a lap after that running again. I could walk, but running again wasn't a choice. So today, I haven't been running in a few weeks, which is really bad to say, but I haven't been running in a few weeks. I've been walking and stuff. And today when I went running, the very first lap I did, I stretched, of course, and then the very first lap I did, I ran around the entire track one time. Then I walked around once. Then I stopped to record a video, which I'm re-recording because you couldn't see anything because it was so bright out. So I stopped to record a video, walked another lap, ran another entire lap again without stopping, walked half of a lap, and actually full-on sprinted half a lap. So I was really pumped because I was like, you know, I used to be a runner as far as like I could run with the best of them. I did 3 miles at least 3 or 4 times a week at the YMCA. It was always on a treadmill. But I love to run. I love the elliptical. It's just where I had gotten out of it for so long. It's really hard for me to pick that back up. So I was really excited today to get to run 2.5 laps. And, you know, like I said, normally after a lap, I'm like, you know, doing the heavy breathing, like I just can't go anymore. I'm so tired. And so you're like struggling to walk, you know, that kind of thing. And like today I did, you know, the lap and then walked 2 and then I did another full lap and then walked half a lap and sprinted the last lap. I was really, really pleased. I think in total, actually, I did like 6 laps total. I ran 2 of them, walked, let's see, I guess I walked 3 because I walked the last lap. So yeah, I ran 2 laps, walked 2, ran and walked a lap, ran half a lap, walked half a lap, and then walked another lap to cool down. So yeah, 6 laps total, so that was 1.5 miles. I was really pleased because I ran about 3/4 of a mile today, which is, you know, great for me to get slowly easing back into it. I was really pumped. And plus, it feels amazing outside. We've had really chilly weather, which is really rare for us in the summer here. I mean, like, I live in Kentucky, so we have, like, really humid summers, as I said in a previous video. And I think it's, like, 60-something degrees outside with a chill. Like, it was literally, the first lap I ran, I actually had a sweater on. And I got sweaty after that, so took it off. But, like, yeah, it's chilly outside. Like, I had the cold, like, wind-blown looking cheeks and stuff. So other things I was going to talk about, I struggled really bad this past week with head hunger. I've not had it to the extent that I did this week ever, and it was really frustrating. I tried to avoid the kitchen at all costs. For any reason, I would just not go in there. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I just was so hungry, like, but I wasn't hungry, you know, like my head just kept saying, you're hungry, and I was like, I'm not hungry, I just ate, you know. And that was really frustrating for me because I've not struggled with head hunger like that before. I've had it rarely, and it was so annoying. And I did pretty good with it. I mean, before I realized I had it, I kind of picked at a couple things, but I didn't eat anything in excess. I am not a grazer, but when I decide that I'm hungry, I don't eat much still. So I mean, like, I might eat a couple bites or something. So that's what I had did, and then I was like, hold up, there's no reason I should be hungry. There's something up. And then I realized I was struggling with head hunger. I did go to the grocery store with my sister, which was really frustrating because I told her before we left, I said, I'm really struggling with head hunger today. So, like, you know, and then she wanted to go to Subway afterwards. So I was like, are you kidding me? So I just got a drink at Subway and sat there with her. I was like, you're torturing me right now. You know that, right? Because, like, I'm not hungry, but I'm hungry. Something else I struggled with, I was so frustrated the other night because I just wanted something, and I was hungry because I hadn't eaten, but it wasn't a head hunger thing. It was a frustration because nothing satisfied me, and not in the amount that I'm eating, in the taste, you know, feeling satisfied in that way. You know, it's kind of like when you're really, really thirsty and you drink like 10 different drinks, but nothing quenches your thirst, and then you get like a water and it quenches your thirst, or a Sprite will quench your thirst, you know? And like, it's like that kind of feeling. And, you know, there's so many things in the kitchen to eat, and none of them sound like anything that I want to eat. Anything. So I was so aggravated because I was just like, I just want one thing, even if it's just like a bite. I just want something to be like, that was amazing. That was so good. And I just haven't had that. So, I think it's got to be a taste bud thing. I just don't know. It's so frustrating. But, yes, I was struggling with that on a different night. So this week was not fun in that sense. Since then, it's been fine. I've had no problems. My mom cooked lunch for everybody yesterday, and we had pot roast and mashed potatoes, corn and green beans. And I had, like, you know, that was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner pretty much. Not really breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast, but that was my lunch and dinner. And you know, I was satisfied. I ate very small portions, and it was really good. So I mean, I finally kind of got that, like, this was delicious, and like the green beans just sounded amazing. I don't know why, I just wanted the green beans so bad. So I was really finally satisfied with that meal, which was nice to finally get that satisfaction from food. Just like something tasted okay. I don't know, I can't explain it. I got a bug bite. So my sister's wedding is next Saturday, and I'm in her wedding, and my bridesmaid's dress, when we ordered it was like perfect, and now it's too big, like a size or two too big, and we've got to get it altered because up here in the chest it's a strapless, it's a black cocktail strapless, and it's way too big. Like, I can literally pull it off and on without unzipping it, so it's gotten way too big. And Lord, you don't want that to happen with a strapless dress walking down the aisle. But yeah, so, I swear there were some other things I was going to talk about. What else was I going to talk about? Tea. You guys know I struggle with tea so bad because, I mean, I've drank tea my entire life. I was never a pop drinker. My kryptonite was tea, and it always has been, and it probably always will be. We don't make really sweet tea. We are in the South, but we don't do the whole 2 cups of sugar in a pitcher. It does not, nasty. It's so sweet. It's like syrup. Ours has like a little less than a cup of sugar for a pitcher, for a gallon. So it's not like sweet like what a lot of people's tea would be, but it's still obviously not healthy because it's calorie ridden. And I found myself doing that whole drinking tea when I was home all night instead of drinking water. So I pulled tea out of my diet again. for a few days this past week, just to get back to like the water, no calorie drinks, and I did really good. I did water for like four days straight, and then I don't have a cup over here. I actually have water now. I think. Did I get water? Yeah, I got water. I did we had these cups about yay big for my niece and nephew, and I would fill it halfway full with tea, stand in the kitchen, drink that little bit, throw it in the sink, and go. That way I still kind of get that without overdoing it. Yeah, so tea is such a struggle for me. I'm trying to think of what else I was going to say. Loads of compliments, guys, on how I look. It's strange because everybody, before people are like, how much have you lost? Like people wouldn't normally ask you that, but now people are like, how much have you lost? You look crazy, like good. I know it's really funny because last week I got to work one day and walked down the hallway to visit a couple of my coworkers because I absolutely adore my coworkers. And I got down the hallway and I was talking to them, and they're all like, one of them hadn't seen me because she left and came back, hadn't seen me in like 3 months, and she's like, oh my god, look at you, Tiffany. She's like, look at your butt. And I was like, thanks. You get a little like, like, I don't know, a little awkward. And I was like, thanks. And they're all like, ha ha. And they were picking on me, joking around with me and stuff about things. So, yeah. But they're all like, literally that morning I got to work, I felt great because like I had like 8 people approach me just that like within the first 10 minutes of being at work. It was like, you look fantastic. And I'm like, thanks. But yeah, they say it like, I have numerous people every week at work tell me that, and I'm like, you just told me last week, and I'm like, but you look so good. So yeah, things are going great with Joey. I could kill my sister. I'm not I'm like 26, so this is so strange to say. My sister's always been a lot more open with my mom about everything, and I've never really been that way. And so like, I don't talk to my mom about relationships or boyfriends unless it's like really serious, and I was like, bring them here because we're like really serious. And so my sister knew about him, but like, and everybody pretty much knows about him, but my mom doesn't. So like last night we were joking around, and we were watching TV, and my mom was like, well, when you have kids, Tiffany, you're not allowed to move away from here. And I said, I'll move where I want to move. You're not going to tell me I can't move. And she's like, I want my grandkids to know me. And I'm like, well, that's cool, but I'll move where I want to move. And I said, I'll move 2 hours away. Well, where he lives is located about a little over an hour away. My sister's like, so you're going to move to Louisville? And then my mom, like, she picks up on the awkwardness of the conversation, and she's like, what's going on? So then I was ready to kill my sister because she had to open her mouth because my mom just gets annoying. The night before, my mom was like, I'm going to set you up on a blind date. And I'm like, no, you're not. Not at all. Oh my god, I hate when she does that. That's like the 3rd time she's tried to do that to me, and I'm like, no, you're not. Like, stay out of my love life. You don't know anything about it. Oh, it's so embarrassing. But yeah, things are great. He texted me this morning as soon as he got off work at 8 o'clock, so he's sleeping now, and he works at a prison, so he's off work tonight, and he usually is only off on Monday nights and Tuesday nights, but he has training tomorrow, and it's 8 to 4, and he has to get sprayed with that gas that they have to use, kind of like mace type stuff, OC gas, so he has to get sprayed with that tomorrow morning, so he's not excited, and that really sucks. But yeah, I think that's all I was going to say. A 13-minute video is not what I intended at all. I need to do a couple things. I've really got laundry to do, like, really bad. And I'm supposed to meet my friends to go see The Conjuring this afternoon, and I'm kind of nervous about that because I don't like scary movies. But I think that's it, guys. Pretty sure that's it. I'm going to go, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.